A record-setting high school career as a wide receiver, and there were doubts. Could he play quarterback? Was he big enough to play quarterback? He has turned into really one of the more dynamic athletes.
Multi-dimensional for them to stay in this football game, and so far so good. He's playing a nice game.
Kid who broke Kyler Murray's 6A Texas high school touchdown record in high school time on offense. They do not need to be super hurry up. I don't think they want to be tonight. Some pressure coming. King is going to get away and now try to run for it. Bowls right through a would-be tackler, and I think he did get the first down. What a
for him to make these types of plays. When he went off schedule, he had to be Superman, and so far he's done that. Look, you see it. He takes it to their fronts are concerned. They want to get a good look at him before they actually run the plays they want to run.
On first down, a handoff, right side running. On his way perhaps to breaking the all-time touchdown responsibles for a record in the history of college football. King throws low. It's incomplete. King throws short, and it's caught with some blockers ahead. That was a good open field tackle. Otherwise, maybe a bigger game. Bryson Smith, we'll watch him because he looked a little banged up. He's one of those playmakers. A good block in the backfield, but they needed a couple more blockers. Drop for a loss. His fellow alums proud. King with the fake. Straight ahead running. Broke a tackle. Spins away. De'Aaron King. He is so...
See him run. He just runs the zone read and pulls it and takes off running. And in the open field, again, this is something that Washington's...
Going to hand the ball off on first down. Left side running. And a good powerful run from Patrick Carr. Recruited him as a quarterback. He was in the quarterback room. They had Greg Ward. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They needed King to be on the field, so he started his career as a wideout. Major Applewhite finally turned inside the 30 of Washington State. King rolling out, takes a big hit and kind of flings it up there. He actually never went down to the...
Look, if there's a guy on Washington State's defense that you're going to hear his name tonight, it's going to be Skylar Thomas.
Yards. Washington State has 59. And they are bleeding the clock as well. King, a design quarterback run. Gets dragged down at about
third down, holding the field goals, and we've done our job.
Tracy, the old head coach of Minnesota, now the D coordinator at Washington State. That pass incomplete. There was contact, and here comes the flag. I think he held him and then interfered.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest things for a defensive back on an underthrown ball like that.
First and goal. And I think they moved. There was something off about the timing of that play.
False start. Offense, number 62.
King faked it. King kept it and got spun around and tackled by Jahad Woods. And swings it out. Cut upfield, but the Washington State defense was right there. Kyle Porter had nowhere to
run and making tackles against those short passes.
A little quicker tempo there on third down. King whistles right in there. Touchdown, Houston.
The absolute laser to Stevenson here at the top of the screen. You're going to see him just come inside. And you see De'Aaron King just puts it on, throw the football with accuracy and timing. He delivered that one on time. They jump out to an early lead.
The extra point is up, and they went 82 yards on 15 plays, took 7.5 minutes, and Houston's got the first. Said that. Les Miles looking for a road win. How about the Jayhawks? They lost at home to Coastal Carolina last week. Gordon delivers, and a big hit. Arconato hung on to the ball on a safety.
Well, that's a good clean hit. And Brendan Arconato, look, he is as tough as they come. This is a former walk-on now that is absolutely he's really pacing the group as far as production so far this year catching the football. And Gleason Sprewell, look, that's a good as his. You and more Washington State doesn't have success putting it in the end zone.
They have to be antsy. This pass was delivered for a first down to Aesop Winston outside the 45. First down, Washington. Back in shotgun. They got more normal looking after they broke that initial formation. Another throw across the middle. Tate Martin hangs on. Anthony Gordon, first 2 starts of his college career, completed 81% of his passes. Gordon, instead of going straight ahead, tried to bounce it to the out.
Very high on this young man.
Gordon with plenty of time over the top, and he's got his man open, caught, touchdown. Aesop Winston. Well, they've known each other a long time. They are big friends. They have had quite a connection here in the early season. Extra point up and good.
And Anthony Gordon started executing. You see him look left, come back right. Aesop set him up perfectly, got behind the defensive back, and it's 6. Now we have a ball game.
Houston coming off a long touchdown drive. Last time they had the ball, a little pitch play with the receiver coming across the formation. Nice move. Now there is a penalty flag thrown. This one I don't think is against Houston. So first down. King, spin move. King bounces it outside. Wow. Inside the 20 for another Houston first.
State fits. And you can see once he's right here on the quarterback draw, just look at that spin move behind the line of scrimmage. And then Justice Rogers has no chance right there. He has no chance of making a play on King in space like that. And right now, Dana Holgerson is doing a tremendous job of creating running lanes, staying balanced between run and pass rather.
They gave up a third down catch for a touchdown. Last time Houston had the ball. Handoff this time. Straight ahead. Nice moves. Inside the 5. Still going. Patrick Carr. First down to Houston. It'll be first and goal. So first and goal out of the timeout. King. Play fake. King one-on-one. And he will not quite get to the goal line. Justice Rogers this time found a way.
Turning the game.
A little more of a powerful formation for Houston. Under center. King. Handoff. Stutter step move. And stacked up short. That's Patrick Carr. He leaned in and got pretty close. And they do have a tight end in. King is going to come up to the line, take the direct snap, get a push from his running back into the end zone. Where's the official signal? There it is. Touchdown.
Right here. You can do this in your backyard. You can get up behind the guy, take the ball from center, and then have your buddy just push you in the backside and just push you over the goal line. That's as good as it is. They just wedge it in there. You see everyone just come in behind on their last drive, and they're going to have to answer this score. And I have a feeling we're going to settle in here for a good old-fashioned type of football game.
Extra point, up and good. At least a good old-fashioned air raid kind of. And Houston with the ball to start the second half, and a 7-point lead, a handoff, and Washington State needs to tighten that.
On the ground with the first defender with better efficiency.
Well, Washington State's got a lot of work to do. Houston had the ball pending down, though. Down to 1. They get the play snapped. All that for King. Just trying to run for it. And it worked.
See,
is going for it. King, is he going to try to sneak? The ball's on the turf. And Houston's not going to get it. That just turned into a disaster. And I think they were in too much of a hurry. It doesn't matter whether Washington State recovered or not, because it was 4th down. The ball's going to Washington State no matter what. Sure, it was a first down. No, I think the ball was short.
Yeah, they got it right there. The quarterback center exchange, that's the most fundamental thing that you can have in football. And look, Braylon Jones is.
I mean, that's what I kind of wonder about that. I know it's real early in the second half. You don't want to use a timeout, but if you're going to go for it, it might be worth it just to guarantee that you're organized. They did not look organized on Wazoo. We heard from Paul Carcaterra about Mike Leach's thoughts on the first half. What a hit. Anthony Gordon never saw him coming, and he's lucky.
A nice pass rush by Peyton Turner at the top of the screen, beating Liam Ryan, who moved from offensive guard to offensive tackle this year, and he's showing up tonight.
Trying to convert a third down for the first time. Gordon did not like what he saw at first. He'll dump it down, and Borghi has got the first down and more. Such a great safety valve.
His ability to be a pure playmaker.
First and 10 for Gordon and the Washington State offense. Will again check down to Borghi. Right now, that is the best option for Wazoo. Borghi, who's a good.
If the wide receivers can't get open on a regular basis.
Second and 2, play fake, and that little inside screen play caught inside the 5, lunging for the goal line. Great effort from Tay Martin, but he's stopped about a yard short. Wow. This is where they often do give it to number 21. They'll hand it off to Borghi. Touchdown. Well, the turnover turns into 6 points and maybe one more for Washington State. And they did not take their time, and it cost them. They couldn't get a yard. They couldn't get.
Look, this is a critical turnover in your own territory in the quarterback-center exchange. It is one of the first things that you work on in training camp, and that leads to this touchdown here by Borghi. Beautifully blocked. Now we got to
takes over, and he has had a great start to the year. But in a fight tonight against Houston, Gordon on the move, shovels a pass complete to a guy who's having a big start to the year, Brandon Arcanato.
Something about Anthony Gordon. Can he play in these dirty type of football games where it's not all big plays and theatrics?
He throws across the middle. Arcanato with another catch and run. That's a Washington.
Well, that's a tremendous inside pass rush by Atlius Bell. And you just got to pull up.
Gordon looking to go downfield. That guy has been open over and over again. Arcanato, another catch and another first down.
He saw how difficult it was for him, and he decided for football, and I like this kid's future.
There's Patman, open, touchdown!
There he is.
Maybe the first time we have called his name. Lewis just mentioned him. Where is he?
And that guy is put together. And they should be putting the ball up to him as much as possible.
They finally found a way to get 228, and he can run like this.
I mean, just look at that. That's a perfect throw from Anthony Gordon. Devin Patton just tracks it down in between double coverage. It doesn't get any better than that. Sending a lot of blitzers, getting a lot of penetration. How do you slow that down? Give them a lot of misdirection behind the line of scrimmage. Make them think a little bit.
The play fake. So that maybe is some misdirection, but well covered. King throws it away.
Stevenson like Keith Corbin.
That's why Mike Leach says, I'm the purist. I run the real air raid. Everybody else is a hybrid. King, so 2 big hits, and got stuffed. So down by it. Let's find out. They rush 4, it looked like. The pass is incomplete. He had him. And the ball was just a little bit over.
He has to complete the football. You see here, they rush 3. They spy him once again with Jahad Woods. He just has to hit that out route. He has a clean pocket to step into it and deliver it and put it on him, and he misses him.
42-yard field goal try. So they're trying for points here. The kick is up, and this time it is good from Dalton Witherspoon. So the Coug, and it's not his first start, but this is his first real test. Little pump fake, ran into his own man. Not this time, he can't get away. That's a sack. Injured player, so they gave him the timeout back. They have 2 still on 2nd and 11. Anthony Gordon being chased on the move, throws. He's got his man caught for a first down and much more. Arcanato with another catch and run.
He just really gets how to work the zone voids and coverage. And this is just another great job by Anthony Gordon. You can't say enough about him tonight. He didn't create, which is something I didn't realize he had to his game.
He has shown off a lot of game, and he put that one right on target, bouncing it to the outside. On the move, Tay Martin inside the 30 and all the way down close to the 20. 1st and 10. On the move, Anthony Gordon will swing it out to the flat, and it is going backwards. You can kind of see that coming.
Well, he had Esau blowing this game wide open.
2nd and 14. Gordon throws, and this time he sees his receiver. Martin inside the 10. Tay Martin gets driven down. But that's another Washington State first down.
Yeah, they're starting to crank.
Remember, this drive started after the squib kickoff all the way down inside the 10. And Washington State's got 1st and goal. Gordon steps up, throws, and it is caught for the touchdown. Travell Harris.
Open areas, whether it be against zone or when they're man-to-man, just breaking their routes off and really just turning it into playground ball like you would do out at recess when you're an element is showing you, I can play however you want me to play, and I'll still deliver it to my guys. This year, he is taking advantage of everything that's being afforded him, and right now he's blown this game open for the Washington State Cougars.
Here King will throw short, little crossing route, and the ball comes out at the end of that play. I'm not sure if he was down or not. Marquez Stevenson lost the ball. And now a true rugby scrum to try to come away with it.
I'll tell you what, Bryce Beekman, the safety, closed on that thing like a flash.
And what?
Look at this. This is a tremendous play. Helmet right on the football. And as a receiver, you can't hold on to the ball when someone places their hat on it like that. That's a textbook play. That's as good as you can draw it up right there.
26. A play fake. And the catch. And run after the catch for a Washington State first down to the 15-yard line.
Now what's new?
A little shoulder fake. Gordon throws short. That's caught and inside the 5. It'll be first and goal.
Toughness. You saw him take a big hit and hold on to the football early in this game. They're at a premium.
Borghi got drilled in the backfield from the 5. Gordon incomplete off the hands, maybe of a defender.
Made a good read on it. You're going to see him right here. Oof, if he just got up a little bit.
So it's third and goal from the 5. Play clock all the way down. Gordon, a designed run it looked like, but he stumbled. I don't know if he's mad, if he's laughing. 22-yard field goal try. Kick is up, and it is good. So you got the full 14-point lead now.
But as far as the passing game principles and how it can stretch the secondary, it's as good as it gets.
King will throw, and that is incomplete. Now there is a flag behind the play, maybe.
Their pass rush. And now they're going to just drop 3 here, cover with 8.
Well, a handoff, and why not take a chunk? No problem with taking 10 yards. The clock will stop at least briefly. King in the pocket. He'll throw across the middle, and that one is caught.
Oh, sir, that's a good strong catch.
I'll hand it off again. That one not as good of a play. Clock continues to roll. 31-17. 2 timeouts to go for Houston. King throws middle again, and the ball comes out again. They'll rule that incomplete. It has been a big issue.
That they get guys on the ground and not getting a lot of yardage after the catch.
Handoff. Patrick Carr will get the first down and much more. Carr gets out of bounds inside the 50.
There's no doubt about the fact that these 2 running backs, Patrick Carr and Kyle Porter, tonight have done everything that Dana Holgorsen has asked of them. These guys have a tremendous roster in your hands, and if you turn it over, this team will make you pay.
King out of the open here. King touchdown. Not over yet.
And when you have a quarterback like Derek, this is a great job, quarterback draw, making people miss in the open field. That looked like the. And now Dana Holgorsen has an interesting decision to make.
And to me, the field position doesn't matter as much as the video board saw himself.
He sure did.
Look, he played at CCSF the last time he started a game before this year. They weren't on ESPN.
Tremendous story, tremendous competitiveness tonight.
2 guys who've known each other for 30 years. Now they could be friends. Good team. Because you're right, they got tested and came away with a win. For Paul Carcaterra, for Louis Riddick, for Scott Matthews, our producer, Anthony DeMarco, our director, and our whole crew here from Houston. Fun game and a good game. Number 20, Washington State gets it done by a touchdown. SportsCenter coming up.